I'm Kosmender. In this video, we complete a full 5BC difficulty run through the new Dead Cells The Queen and the Sea DLC for the very first time. This was my first time meeting Lighthouse Guardians Euterpe and Cleo, as well as my first time fighting the Queen herself. Enjoy. We're going to take some learning from you. That's alright. As hesitant as I am to do this, let's go tactics.
Oh, hello.
Buffalo. Thank you for the resub. That's 8 months. Good to see you. Also, I need to speed up so that we can get to the new stuff. Ow! It's not bad. As much as I love the concept of Stanley, I'm not going to take him this time. When we have new opponents to fight, I need to be using things that I know are the best for killing those opponents, and I don't think that's him. Alright, we're gonna be perking our pants with a purple build. People who are familiar with the pathing after we've unlocked or been to the ship and the lighthouse once, do I still need to go to Stilt Village a second time? Or will I now have through pad? I'm fine going Stilt Village if we need to. I just... Okay. Sweet. Thank you, Junk Science. Thank you, Luthmir. Cool. In that case, I'll feel it out. We might go probably giant.
Oh, hello.
Good to see you. Thank you for that resub. 33 months. How you doing? We're gonna be so glass cannony, but I think that'll be good in the end. I don't know. Oh, motherfucker. At least we got our kill streak. Doing well. We got some new Dead Cells. Made it through some of the new stuff, but not all of it yet. It's pretty cool. I'll be interested to see how that, like... There's a new... Everything's kind of pirate themed, so there's a hand hook, new weapon, and a trident. Ah, yes. I have found myself cooking a lot more potatoes lately. Usually for soups, but I need to get into doing some Indian recipes. I'm guessing that's a swatch incoming. Yeah. Gonna hew that moon.
Now connected to kosmender.
See the swatch. Ooh. Turmeric. Turmeric, yellow, orange. I can dig it. Let's get over there to it. Yeah. I think that's pretty close. Works for me if it works for you. Super, hello. Bizarre laughter. Sweet. Alright. Get all my windows back in the right spots. Under a turmeric moon they fought. I'm becoming a hot dog. See you guys in a second. Happy Friday. I still am going to go sewers, but this time we will fight Kanji and go to the graveyard. That'll give us a food shop, that'll give us an extra curse chest that we didn't have last time, and most importantly, it's a quick route. Barles, good to see you. I would argue that a taco is a hot dog. I could be biased because I am one, but... just pure muscle within there. Oh, sorry. Is it owl time? It's not quite owl time because I want this hemorrhage in my backpack. With Acrobatapack, it's great. It's just a delight. Let's go ahead and do Acrobatapack. I don't think I'll get myself killed. I'm a bone-in hot dog. I've got a very, very strong spine. Too strong, maybe. Tortilla. Tortilla. Litigious aunties. For those who don't know, a tortillo is a tortilla with a penis. I don't know why I've been on dick jokes lately. I was saying the other day that when we were playing Spider-Man that his original given name was Penis Parker, but Aunt May and Uncle Ben were too uncomfortable with that. So they renamed him Peter. Keeping in the spirit, but being a little more appropriate. What's up, Hyper? Alright, we've got conflicting redemptions. I need to become a human just for a minute. So I can find some gum. And I think maybe... ugh. Stuck on there good. Always takes a minute to Get them rehydrated. That one just tastes like watermelon. Just old, desiccated watermelon. I could tell you were coming. Good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, I saw we've done one run in the new stuff. Seems pretty cool. The new area wasn't my favorite, but I also, you know, when things are so early days, it takes a while for it to marinate to see what I think. If you add a Steph Curry McFlurry in there, how long are we talking for the marination process? Oh! Right into the bombs, Kaz. Come on, man. I find it has the same function as floss. Yeah, sorry. I asked for a specific time, but I don't cook like that myself. When I was younger, I would. I'd be like, well, it said 20 minutes. This looks ridiculous, but it said 20 minutes. Now I'm like, it's obviously not finished. Maybe my oven is different? I'm getting clunky here. It's been a while since I've used Carbine, and there's just a little hesitation on the release that I'm miscalculating, so I'm standing in enemies' faces just a little too long. Also, jumping into bombs of disgusting worms, that's never a good sign. Okay. This will be more than fine. Alright, teleport to me if you must. Ennui that's slightly tinged with the taste of unflavored monster beverage. I'm familiar. Add in the taste of a Pall Mall that I found in a parking lot. I'm like, oh. Mmm. Aw, man. It's always a bummer when there's... when it turns out to be shielded elite, that's always just a real heartbreaker. What's up, Gates? Man, I wonder how many memoirs are titled "Been There, Done That." Extra points if it's like someone with the last name Dunn. Been there, done that. Google speed on the reboot, or sorry. Yeah, browser restart. Alright. 19 more for the kill streak. You know what? I think I should switch these two things. Because I like hemorrhage as a primary more than as a backpack accessory. Uh-oh. My computer's chugging a little bit. Easy there, PC. No. Does it get any better than this, Jim? Hiawog. Hiawog. The contest for the ages. Yurka's son and Hiawog fighting to hew the moon. I'm sure the cooldown will change. Okay. It doesn't help that today I don't have transcoding. Fortunately, that's not up to me. Classic. Sorry, no, I wasn't trying to tattle on you, Highwog. I should keep it, I should keep it confidential. They who hew my moon shall not be revealed. I won't name names. If the Hand of the King is actually just 3 children in a trench coat covered by all that armor, then I'm here to ruin children's dreams, but only those children. The hewer of the moon is calling from inside the house. You good girl. Good girl, Petra. You're a good girl. Ooh, a punishment shield. I'll take that over our current shield. You sweetie. We got the kill streak. Let me just stay alive. Hey, Frontline went back to be dual... Well, I guess no, it was dual survival before. Cool. It's hard to keep up with the item designations, though, because they switch them around so often. Oh, yeah. So I haven't said it on stream yet, but holy shit. So, we still have a long way to go with cat-dog relationships in the house. Coco, our new dog, is... We keep them separated, and either my wife or me is in there with her at any given time. And then one of us is out here with the kitties. But we do lots of little meet and greets, and they get more and more used to each other. And there are better interactions and worse interactions. But one awesome news part of that whole process of getting Coco comfortable and happy here is the shelter we adopted her from had tested her for heartworms, as they would for, you know, just like find out the health status of the animal. And she was positive, so that was like, all along, that was kind of on the radar. We're like, okay, we're gonna have to start heartworm treatment. And for dogs, I didn't realize, it's really elaborate. It's like a series of antibiotics and
some x-rays, blood tests, and then they get painful injections of Zoom, what's up? Hello, Phoebe. It's just a really painful, you know, the dog has to get shots and then stay on crate rest, and it's just not fun for them, obviously. And then it's a very dangerous recovery process where, as the heartworms are getting eliminated, you have to be careful to keep the dog calm so that they don't get their heart rate up and circulate. Through the bloodstream. But she doesn't have them. She just doesn't have them anymore. What's up, Silly Boba? DLC... Jury's out for me. We did one run and got through one of the areas and then got to the lighthouse area, which was kind of like a boss sequence. It doesn't really have an analog right now, at least for me in Dead Cells, so it seems like it'll probably be cool. I'll have to see more of it. But it feels good to be playing. But yeah, Coco, like... Daisy, hello! In the process of getting her all checked out and starting those antibiotics and stuff, turned out either the original thing was incorrect and she's not positive, or just like the infection has cleared, the infestation has cleared. I don't know. Whatever it is. Well, after she farted herself awake, she had to go to her shame corner a little bit. Yeah, so far so fine. I'll need to see more of it. Meowster, hello. Exactly. Coco killed her own heartworms with kindness. It's possible. It's funny, but I mean, since it was so stressful, like, you know, coming from a shelter, coming here, getting used to the cats and stuff, it's possible that it, like, her body was in a... Because, you know, like, the injections they give them are essentially, it's the same philosophy as, like, chemo or something, where you're hurting the host so that the thing that's there, too, you know, can't survive. But maybe she was, like, just so stressed and, like, that the parasites were like, nah, man, I'm out of here. I should mention I'm not a veterinarian. Yet. I'm gonna start adding yet to everything. Alright. Yeah, give me gastro. Give me that gastro. I'm not looking forward to... Yeah, I'm gonna get my pilot's license at vet school. And then... learn Muay Thai while I'm becoming a chef. Possibly. I wouldn't wish that upon those other dogs. But I don't have infinity stones, so I wouldn't be able to will it away. Alright, let's stay alive. I just so much prefer being alive.
Oh, hello.
Daisy, thank you for the resub. 22 months. I appreciate that. Okay, 5 more. This is not the most effective way to do anything. Oh boy, no, I don't like that. What am I doing with my life? Yep, I pissed him off. Thank you for the resub, Daisy. I've been playing fast and loose. It's okay. I'm enjoying it. Anytime I can play Dead Cells and genuinely have fun, I'm down for it, even if it means a little clunkiness. Also, if you want to see stuff where I'm not being clunky, again, there's lots of cool challenge runs and no-hit runs and all that on the YouTube channel. Zoom, it's good to see you. I'm sorry I'm distracted. Oh, motherfucker, you've got to be kidding me. Sorry. As we've just greeted everyone's kids. Yeah, I've got 751 HP. That's not a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and sit preemptively. We'll have cash, but I don't want to take the risk. It'd be a shame to die before the new stuff. Alright, give me... Yeah. Come on, teleport to me. Alright, so we now have a tactic scaling shield, so our parries will be a little more effective. Reflected things anyway. Challenge Rift, come on. Well, when our acrobat pack does process, sorry, with the carbine in there, it makes that in conjunction with our hemorrhage makes for some pretty nasty in a beautiful way. Poison and bleed simultaneously. I gotta go disengage just because I don't want to get flipped and murdered. Yes, extra jump and a little more tact. Ix. Yay! Oh, oh, okay, good. Like drop murdering them. Wasn't sure it was gonna be enough damage in time. This will be an interesting kanji fight, assuming we keep the loadout the same. Oh, he was mid-punch, guys. He was mid-punch. It's okay. I'm too greedy right now. Yeah, ice crossbow. I don't think that's going to be the secret sauce that makes this particular crate the best. Ah, he doesn't want to visit. Okay. Bring it. It would be very hard to beat our current amulet. It's got 3 tactics and an extra jump on it. That's basically everything I could possibly hope for. Since there's not going to be an amulet that has 4 scrolls on it right now, Petra has decided to move along. Means I'm deciding to remove the blanket from my lap because it's like 77 Fahrenheit in here. I know you're making alu gobi right now, Iowog, but how did your plants fare with your freeze? You know what? I don't want to leave that big area unexplored. I always do this to myself. I leave little chunks of the map. Was just wondering how your plants fared in the freeze. Your freeze, Iowa. What's up, Space Ghost? PC. This is the Steam version. Nice. We did that. Basically, it's, I think our casualties are just going to be the Mexican olive tree, maybe, and then the sunflower. Yeah. Damn, they were forming like a real jungle-like corner of our yard that I was enjoying. But I'm still going to like do some weird surgery on them and just hope that they can bounce back somehow. But I'm not going to hold my breath. Got him. My wife and I have a little flower bed against our fence, and we had planted some wildflowers over there. Some of those wildflowers were sunflowers that are slated to grow really, really tall, like 6 feet tall. And they were already like 5 feet tall. And then we had the first freeze of the year this week. And now they're like 3 feet tall because they went, "Ugh!" And now they look like disgusting salad, like toilet salad, if that's a thing. Get some nice romaine lettuce and just soak it in a porta potty. Oh, here's a interesting, not life lesson. It's kind of a life lesson. A perspective shifting anecdote. Once upon a time, I was at a little retreat, and I was having like an okay time, but it was difficult. And it's like outdoors, nature-y, and so the facilities were just porta potties, portable toilets, the little plasticky building stalls. So I'm in there. That's all, you know, they're real small. I'm trying to make sure I don't like run into something, drop my wallet into the abyss, things like that. And then I notice, as I'm trying to make sure I don't, like, you know, touch too much stuff, get my hands all dirty and stuff, I see a baby changing table. And I'm like, damn. I mean, obviously, if you need to change a baby, it'd be very clutch for there to be one in the porta potty. But damn. And then I saw a step further. I saw the Braille instructions on how to bring down the baby changing table. And I was like, dude, I'm over here thinking I'm having a hard time. And someone somewhere, without the power of sight, is having to change a baby in a porta potty. And I was like, every bad experience exists on a spectrum of scale. So. Oh, dude, I knew it! I knew it! I didn't want the bomber to get me. God damn it. I'm so close to the kill streak. I mean, you would definitely know the sound of a splash. Wallets make a special splash. Also, that's kind of a fun phrase to say. Special splash. Also probably the name of an untoward blog. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Special Splash. Crossbow-matic is better than the one that will be behind this door, because we got it from a reward door. The Alchemite Carbine, quite worth it. Normally I would hold on to the key. Alright, no kill streak for me. That's okay. We'll be just fine. Alright, kanji time. I'll kill some of these dudes to see if we can finagle some food out of them. I made it the thought of the day in the Discord the other day, but I was thinking about how it would be really awkward for your name to be William Wonker in a place... I said in a place with UK accents, United Kingdom accents, but really it would be any accent that drops R's at the end. Cynicus, hello. Because if you're Willy Wonker, then you're gonna become Willy Wonka. You're like, no, it's really is Wonker. Alright, let's just go fight Kanji. We'll have a delightful food shop in the graveyard, and we will make full use of it. Kanji doesn't get respec mutations. So they changed, just very slightly, they changed the way that runner tentacles work. There's a slight delay before they pop up now after you parry them. And I think that was to avoid letting people, you know, just really go to town and destroy them destroy the runner before any of the other tentacles get to be a threat. All it really means is you might need to roll one more time or something. Yeah, can you do something? That'll work. Okay. Oh, damn it. You bastard. Gotta sip twice? Not my favorite. Ow. What a sloppy kanji. Much has changed since then. This is the DLC that just dropped yesterday, but there have been many updates. Most of them kind of inconsequential in my opinion, but some of them pretty drastic. Come on, man. Oh, I didn't hit her. Good old hemorrhage. Exactly. My penmanship. Alright, goodbye. Well, I got knocked around. That's okay. We will buy a flask. Thank you, Johnsons. We'll buy one flask in the graveyard and then... They have said in the past there will not be a sequel, but they've also changed some of their projections. So, like they said that they were gonna support the game for like 2 years, but that was like 2.5 years ago. And there's a new DLC as of yesterday, so... Their original thing was no, we will not make a direct sequel to Dead Cells. We're working on a new project that is unnamed. And Motion Twin proper went on to the new project. And Evil Empire was an offshoot of Motion Twin that stuck around to support Dead Cells. Honestly, at this point, based on the new things that they've added since the base game and the first couple DLCs dropped, it doesn't feel to me like they have enough ideas to warrant a sequel. I love the base game, but I feel like it would end up being, hey, remember, it's the Promenade, but with different, skins. I could be wrong, but... And they've also, in my opinion, the game is in a worse spot than it was previously, so it would make me nervous because they've kind of... The analogy I use is like, pick your favorite album and then add a really quiet kazoo to one of the tracks. It's still a beautiful album, but now there's a kazoo on that one track, so it's not quite the masterpiece it once was. That's how I feel about the current state of Dead Cells, with like the enemy styles and the way the malaise works and all of their stuff. That's no shade to kazoos. Sorry, I should reword. An instrument that you don't care for. Maybe it's a theremin. On an all-kazoo album, otherwise. I don't mind, like, the old malaise was fine, this malaise is kind of fine. I just find it weird that... it, in my opinion, puts... It just makes 5BC an entirely different mode. It's like not just a difficulty tier, it's a game mode called enemy randomizer. And that's fine if you want to do enemy randomizer. But I don't think I can conjure a steel snare drum off the top of my head. I feel like I would enjoy it. There's very little percussion in the world that I'm like, ew. Maybe if it's like a tambourine played by a racist, then I'm like, I don't like that percussion, but... if it's just impact noises, I usually like that. I think that, I mean, I don't think there should be more. I don't think they've got more. I think it can be what it is. Which is a beautiful thing. Right now it feels to me like they're just, you know, putting extra coats of paint on something that was already painted quite beautifully. So, I also don't feel the need, like I will play it forever just because I like to play it, like Cuphead. I don't need more, you know. Yeah, well, I mean, I just don't think it needs to change. Like, it doesn't have to... To me, a game can be living just because people are playing it, enjoying it, and finding it for the first time. It doesn't have to actually be... Because, like, something like Destiny or an MMO proper, like... Those kind of, by necessity, need to change because it's PvP and whatever. You know, I don't know. People want new raids and shit, but for a single-player, non-interactive game like this, just, you know, I mean... That's also, I mean, that's admittedly my bias of, like, you know, the old cartridge era, like, no one's adding on to Punch-Out. You just play until you beat Mike Tyson, and you're excited. But I also understand they don't get revenue from, you know, popularity. It's not like, oh, we love you. And they're like, ah, I'll go buy some food with that love. So I get it, but at the same time. Yeah, that's why I kind of, you know, people will sometimes frame it as, isn't it so nice that they support the game? And I'm like, well, they're not just doing it out of the goodness of their hearts. Like, it is cool. And there's been a lot of free stuff added, but... And then I admittedly, you know, I have things that in the past have made me a little salty at their... Motion Twin kind of takes like a, well, if you don't like it, then deal with it. Kind of like when they pushed that update where the 5BC runs are just unwinnable, like collector glitches out, and I'm like, oh, why would you move that update into beta if it's still broken? And they're like, what? Why? Who, you know, who the fuck are you? I'm like, oh, okay. Love you. What's up, Joker? Happy New Year. Ooh, I've gotten myself into a trap scenario. Matt, what's up? I keep meaning to tell you that I listened to some Bill Evans. And it was delightful, as you said it would be. Second run, Sexy Hog. Yes. Jazz pianist. Matt had mentioned that I might enjoy some of his stuff, and I did. I am using really old Turtle Beaches that were designed for the Xbox One. And it's wild that they still work because they have been my primary streaming headphones and my primary music listening to headphones since, and my primary Xbox One headphones for like thousands of hours of Destiny. They're just beasts. They're still working. No, I did not sight read everything and win on my first attempt, Sexy Hawk. We will get there. Died after the first challenger in the Lighthouse. I do. I played like baritone slash euphonium and then later on trombone in high school, and I liked that a lot. I was like high school competitive, but I do not have like in-depth music theory, or I feel very like close to music and I like performing it a lot. I've already answered your question, Sexy Hawk. No, I died in the Lighthouse and then made it to the final fight. There we go. Miles Davis is a musician who I know that shit is good. But every time I try to sit down, and I think I just need someone to like teach me what to listen to. Nice. I feel like Mario kind of naturally tuned for Lego World. Well, maybe. I mean, if I'm making honest projections, I'd imagine we'll die in the Lighthouse again. Because there's still parts of that encounter that I'll be blind to. And I'm tactics, so I'm going to be very squishy. Hopefully very damaging, but very squishy. I just usually upbeat improvisational jazz that just kind of goes off. It's hard for me to dial into that. Like sexy looking out a window, sipping your scotch type jazz, I can definitely groove with. And I don't mind like weird time signatures and, you know, like music-y music, but sometimes when it's just like no discernible melody, just like dudes who are obviously masters at their instrument just wailing on shit, I'm like, huh. Like it makes me feel like maybe I need to know how to play piano to appreciate it, things like that. Noted. Kind of blue. God. That lighthouse, dude, I lasted... It took me a long time to get there before I got there. And then I managed to get there a decent amount once we did, but holy shit. Those early days of Trials were... That's the only time in my life I've been super into PvP. Or I'm just thinking about it at work, you know, I'm like texting. I'm like, guys, hey, you gonna be there to snipe tonight? Indeed we are. We are doing big boy damage. I'm hoping that it keeps up. Face Flask is, as Qualentin taught me, it's when they did the crossover Everybody's Here update, and there was like Hollow Knight stuff and Curse of the Dead God stuff. That's from Blasphemous. And it works kind of like tonic. You smash it on your face, and it damages you like a very nominal amount, like 5 HP when you have thousands. But then it does some effects, so it's got the full set of fixes, so you might, you know, create a poison cloud, put oil on the enemies or something. But then it gives you a slight defensive buff, I think? Very nice. Yeah, dude, trials can be exciting. Oh! It used to just straight up give you HP? Okay. Okay. Ah! See, I haven't fucked around with Face Blast, but that makes sense. Little nominal bits of damage. Proccing other stuff. Yeah. I'm guessing it also kills kill streaks. If it's moving HP, I guess it kills kill streaks. Huh. I mean, HP on a timer though. HP on a timer would be, I won't call it game breaking, but it definitely would be a giant wrench in the current setup they have. Because once Malaise is cleared, you could just theoretically be at 1 HP, but be totally fine, I guess. Unless I'm misunderstanding something about how it works. Sepulcher, I guess? Yeah, let's go Sepulcher. It's been a while. I'm sorry, Highwalk. That makes sense. It's hard for me to feel super strongly because I usually don't like the skills. I like Corrupted Power. But other than that, if it's just a utility thing, and then, you know, with the fixes, so it could theoretically be putting out a Poison Cloud or something, it's usually not my jam. Like, I don't like the new tonic. For me, on cooking times like that, Highwog, it's always tricky because there's shit like the specific, you know, how many potatoes, what's the ratio of potato to cauliflower, like how much liquid is there in there. I like mushy cauliflower, I like crunchy cauliflower. I eat the stalks of broccoli. I love cruciferous vegetables. I'm all about it. There is no longer malaise on 4BC. That is correct. Yeah, I mean... What's up, Talkie? We got jazz discussions, Alu Gobi cooking discussions, Dead Cells discussions, and I just pooped my pants. It's like jazz itself. A little confusing, but we swear it makes sense. Shit. I first had to be an elite weirded warrior. First fucking thing. This isn't good. God damn you. Weirded warriors with their stupid fucking immunity to ranged attacks. Sorry about that. Ooh. Ooh. If you're not familiar, weirded warriors just kind of clump up. Thank you. Now let's not lose the rest of this shit. Sorry I'm being, like, exceptionally vulgar today. Yeah! No, Boomerang can do a good job. That was mostly an issue of me being cursed and being like, oh my god. Alright, let's wait. I hesitate to do this, but let's wait on Malaise spawns? Carbine is still cool. I think they slowed it way down. Thank you, Space Ghost. It still does good damage. The Carbine. I just want one more random spawn. Give it to me, come on. Okay. I'm not sure. I've paid, as they've updated more and more, I've paid less attention to the tuning changes. So I'll often pick up an item and be like, oh, is that slower, or am I just remembering wrong? But yeah, the carbine change was noticeable. Okay. Okay, we need to boogie in a big way. I'm sorry I'm so loud. It's been a while since I've been in the Sepulchre. I do like it here. What's up, Rocket? No, it's been one run. Multi-knockbow is super slow, but I still like it. Oh, shit. Alright, give me my 6. I want my kill streak. This area does have some dudes in it. Speak of the devil. I can't change my nerves. No, it's just... I mean, Sepulchre is one where if I look away too long, I get several bad things happening. Uh-oh. Okay, got a temporary lamp here. Oh my god, that guy's more dangerous than Bill Lambier's combat basketball. disgusting worm. Oh, great. Corpulent zombies. So this is something I didn't realize for a long time. I've never seen him play. I just played his Super Nintendo game. Bill Lambier, that is, not Hiawa. Corpulent zombies, once they're aggroed, can attack across elevation. No, fuck. Fuck. Okay, the malaise is cleared. That's good. I can work with that. Richanelli, hello. It's time to slop it up. Ah! Jinx. Oh, sexy hog. I don't think of it like that. I like to think that we're all on the same team, murdering bastards. Not just like any bastards, but these monsters. Just... Because of my answer. That's why I sexed it up. Boop. Okay, so slightly clunky sepulcher, near disaster with the weirded warrior, but we're alive, and there's not too many enemies left. I do have that entire eggplant. Alright, that looks like we get... I was just about to say, given how they're not averse to memes at all in Dead Cells stuff, so I'm kind of surprised that the eggplant diet isn't, like, the emoji, you know. That eggplant. Dude, big giant circles. It's been ages, so because we've been playing through Neo and Spider-Man, that's been PlayStation for me. And I don't have any apps or anything to play other music. So we're doing in-game music. It just means it's been so long without Pretzel Rocks. So I've missed my James Flamestar and my big giant circles and all that. Okay, I'm gonna go to this shop. I don't think I'm actually in the market to replace anything. But I always like to roll it just in case something catches my eye. It doesn't electrocute. Alright, let's go to this treasure chest room. I'm excited for a giant fight with this loadout. Also, this is not me patting myself on the back, but I'm very glad that I remembered I could probably get to that Weirded Warrior Elite who got us when we first picked up our curse. I haven't tried them on full runs, Sexy Hog. I have unlocked the Trident weapon and the hook hand. And I picked up the hook hand and the trident and like kind of did some attacks with them. But I did not I haven't, like, done a run with them, and I don't know how they feel against live enemies. I just picked them up to, like, see what they look like. I like the... I want to see... I want to see Hardcore Racer Donkey. I think, yeah, for me, for sure, Sexy Hog. People who've played more of the DLC probably have opinions, but... sorry, we also got the Leg Hugger, who's like a companion, goes around and attacks enemies. Nice, Hiawog. I feel like a Hiawog not bad is a Kosmender B+, A-. Alright, let's go fight, If it didn't come across, that's meant to... You have higher standards than I do. It's from... the kitchen... Cucina de Hiawog. This hook... Sexy Hog is just a short-range melee weapon. It would be most like, Sadist Stiletto or Balance Blade in range, but it's just like... It's got a gimmick to it where it throws an enemy behind you, but I haven't used it on enemies. But I think the whole shtick of it is going to be that you throw enemies against walls. Yeah. I look forward to it. Yes, it's like an appendage hook. I'm glad to hear that, Donkey. So, you don't have to tell me... If you're uncomfortable saying the price of the package of fancy hot dogs, I totally understand, but can you give me an idea of scale compared to a normal pack of hot dogs? Like, is it like, save up for a while for these hot dogs? Or is it like, that's a bit much? Okay. So yeah, expensive for hot dogs, but not terrifying. Not like... Let me go give some plasma so I can enjoy these dogs. What's sad is, dude, shit like Jack-in-the-Box combos. I don't know if it's still true now, but the last time I went to a fast food place, like a big chain fast food place, I know it's not going to be $5 anymore, but it was like $9 or something. I was like... $9 for a... I'm a Jack-in-the-Box? What's happening? Did this become Boston Market or something? What's happening? Sorry, Boston Market isn't my, like, example of fine dining. It's just like, if I'm thinking of something that has a drive-through that would run you a little bit more. Is this just universally broken now? Because he just doesn't have stalactites. What's the deal? Or did they... Please tell me they didn't just change it. Okay, it's broken. I was gonna say, if it's just gone, I'd be like, okay. So the second phase is... Oh. Yeah, dude. The Schwan Man. Okay, I'm glad I'm not cuckoo then. Thank you, Johnson. We all have to go get some Schwan food. Okay. Please let me go there. Okay, it says throne room, but they'll let me go... Wait. No, I need to go to the castle door, sorry. Schwann's is like a food delivery service, so there'll be like a van that goes around, at least in, it sounds like southern US, so then, well, I guess TFR's not southern, like eastern and northern. Donkey was Midwest and then now West Coast. So yeah, it's kind of like a personal version of Cisco. I was like Donkey. I knew, I was like, uh-oh. Those people have nuclear families. Sorry. Wait, the Metroidvania bats just don't move? That's a bummer. Case in point. This is why I like raise my eyebrow. People are like, yeah, exactly. When people are like, more stuff. I'm like, what? I'll put it in my backpack. Actually, I'm really sorry, Rocket. I'm not going to take it right now. My goal now is to get as far as I can get, but I will look forward to that. Personalized thong song. I don't think I've ever worn a thong. Okay. Please tell me that I actually do have... I need to see this door. Okay. There's going to be distillery. Good. There we go. Yes, okay. Okay, I think I'm happy with all the stuff. Yes. $5 6-inch. That's just really, really inexpensive prostitution. Let's go to space. Let me ask you this, Junk. Do you prefer on this side of the contrast meridian purple or over here? There's like a dark side and a light side. Alright. I'm sorry, Sexy Hug. This is the risk we run. I think based on delay, it was the first one. So that's where I'm headed. Joe. There we go. I'll make it. Oh, perfect. Sometimes the cosmos take a toll on a person. Yeah, speaking of, if you want to find out more about Luthamir's Ben Affleck-sized but much classier tattoos, check out his channel, give him a follow. Also, I know it's not for everybody, but if you like the weird scenes, on my website I have what I call vibe chambers. This is one of them, called Mothership Endgame. But if you feel like putting on some tracks and chilling and looking at some cool shit, this is number 5. 5 of 5. There are 4 others that are pretty cool. If that's your thing. If it's not your thing, I get it. Today I learned Anacron is a cannibal. Ah, I'm sorry. Cheese, I bet. Okay, to the infested shipwreck. probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, they gave it to me to be nice. Okay, I have to sail every time. Ready to go. It's true. It's complicated, because he also has feet tattoos. He has foot-based back tattoos, but he has Nickelback foot tattoos. He's a complicated man. I learn more about Luthamir every time I have the pleasure of DMing or catching his stream or anything. Yes, it's a tattoo of a foot that has a Nickelback tattoo on Luthamir's chest. It's very complex. Look at this photograph! Sorry. Also, I'm going to dial in a little bit so that I don't mess this up, because I want to get to... I want to get to our lighthouse as hanky as possible. I have like 50 sticks of incense. Oh, in this room. Oh shit! I didn't see that little guy. Okay, I need to stop looking away. I already have food here. So he does jump directly to his anchor. I got a carrot. I'm gonna eat the carrot. I need to find a way to goad out those shrimp. I assume that's possible. Speaking of foot photographs, I bring it up as an example of like why I don't always, like if people are like, oh, it's fine. Like with, you know, a lot of the discussion about cell phone radiation, they're like, no, it's fine. It's not enough to hurt you. I'm like, well, that's been said about so many things through history, and then we were like, oh yeah, you shouldn't be just eating that lead. But like X-rays at like shoe stores. So like you go to Foot Locker and get your foot X-rayed to see the exact size and shape of your foot as a gimmick. And then they later found out like that you shouldn't get X-rays, you know, for fun and without protection and stuff. That's what I always think of when people are like, God. Yeah. No! That's what they want me to do. I'm worse with a ranged weapon here, but overall I'm going to be happier. I just need to learn the dance with those shrimps. Yeah, I think I read not too long ago about things that still include leaded gasoline for various, you know, mechanical reasons. So it's not related, Donkey, but it's it reminded me of it. So if you actually have Wilson tattooed on your inner thigh, I had this running thing in high school where it never happened, but it was my idea. I wanted to wear a locket and really play it up like it was an important, you know, just a keepsake that was near and dear to my heart. And, you know, please don't ask too many questions about my locket. It's very personal. And just really drum up curiosity about what was in this locket. And then after, like, multiple years of high school of this, I wanted to then finally, like, you know, at a graduation party or something, be like, alright guys, y'all want to see inside the locket? And, you know, I'd drum up some tears, get real somber. And then it's, at long last, it's just the Timeless Art of Seduction George Costanza posing sexily photo in his underwear. but like tiny in this locket. I think that would have been a good one. Is it common for there to be, so when you're doing the pottery stuff, do people like have, I don't know, are there special things that block the fumes, or like masks that, I realize now people wear masks for different reasons, but like, or is it just kind of a, don't do it too much, don't puff it, but you're gonna get some. Malaise is on a timer, Sexy Hog, in this patch. So it goes up over time until you've cleared the malaise, or cleared the infection from the level. You do that by killing a certain percentage of enemies in the level. That's nice. Also, you get slight malaise reduction along the way from killing enemies, and especially killing elites. When it gets to 2 segments full of malaise, it'll start bringing in these random enemy spawns. When it gets to 3 segments full, it will start promoting enemies who were already in the stage, not the random spawns. The enemies who are already here, they'll start promoting them to elite. They're elites who do not have a laser ability associated with them. God damn. Alright, I gotta do it. Yeah, drinking fever flask. That removes some, and then cough syrup in food shops will remove like a third of it. And then there's eating infected food will give you malaise as well. Just a little bit. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're getting map fragments this time. I guess that was just to unlock the trident, and that's no longer there. Makes sense. I didn't get my kill streak. That's okay. I'm more worried about just staying alive. Whew. Thank you, Rocket. Am I not supposed to lick my paintbrush tips? Yeah, that's why you never hear about Euler's Day Off. That's a shit-eating grin. I've only heard of Euler's Cooler, which is either a Yeti or the dude who shows up to stop you winning at the craps table. Okay, shit. A little clunky, but overall pretty fine. Kind of keen to get rid of this malaise, because right now we don't have random spawns, but once we do, it's doing that thing that it's supposed to do, which is, it's not so much what's happening because of the malaise, or it's not so much the new enemies that are scary, it's, oh, the poor decisions I'm making because of the spawn in. So, someone spawns in, I go, oh shit! And then I put myself in a scary situation. Yeah, I'm proudly that guy Donkey who, you know, I go to the wiki for quantum physics and I'm like, huh, small things are so weird. That's my level of physics knowledge. That's cool though. Once I acknowledge that, it means I can leave it to the pros. I don't leave it to the cons though. I do leave it to the Stantonopals, though. Turns out the pie symbol just looks a lot like his old girlfriend. Like, everyone will see you, my beloved, but have a day in your honor. Hey, a blueprint. And that's a rare one. The Mutineer outfit. Am I going to become a Decemberist? Because this came out in January. Kill streak. Yeah. In an alternate timeline, I'm like, pick it up. She'll take it for my first victory. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I'm trying to get a read on these mutineers. Okay, is he going to throw his anchor if I... No. Why not, I wonder? Okay. Just curious. I'm sorry, I'm assuming we're still on Euler. I'm sorry I'm not reading those. I'm not trying to be a fuddy-duddy. Just trying to... I want to dominate these dudes. Oh god, so much more. That's cool, though. Chances for food, chances for money. Chances for chicken chimichanga. Am I right, Daryl? We have some damage, y'all. And I love it. Oh shit! Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to that yell. So the shrimp, the armored shrimp, and the mutineers seem like related in like concept to blowgunners for the mutineers and slammer birds for the shrimp. I'll eat it, but it makes me farty. Yeah, those true polymath style guys actually do confuse me because, you know, I'm over here like, I'm actually pretty proud of that limericks that I did. I'm like, oh my god, like, because these dudes had, you know, they had all the, you know, I'm like, but I'm really nice to my wife and my pets. And they're like, yeah, so was I, but I invented space. I'm like, holy shit. I haven't invented any frontiers, much less the final frontier. Foghorn Leghughorn? I'm sorry, I feel like I accidentally just took your quite good joke with Amir, and then I, in haste, messed it up and made it worse. Oh! Sorry, so this is completely off topic, but it's just a really funny 30 Rock joke that came up while my wife and I were eating yesterday. There's a moment where Liz Lemon is just like, yes, Mr. Wiener Slop. And he's like, it's pronounced Wiener Slave. Kills me. It's pronounced Wiener Slave. I think about that vodka beer fake commercial every once in a while. Oh, I need food. Kosmender needs food badly. So I'm ashamed that the shrimp got me. I thought I was ready for him. I need to get used to their timing, like while I'm paying attention to other shit, basically. It still weirds me out they'll let me do this. No, no food. Okay. Fair enough. Let's take this mutineer outfit, and at the very least, that'll be our progress, but I'm confident we'll put up a decent fight. They have not changed the food rules as far as I know. I think I've had some food. I just got dinged again after picking it up. Alright, Lighthouse appearance 2 for little old me. I'm gonna do my pure survival mutations, which are extended healing to boost the efficacy of a sip, emergency triage to boost the speed of the sip, wang-tastic, carefully and with plenty of water. Lucimir's is better because you had to type it that fast. No, but I'm happy to answer your real question if I can. All right, let's do this. Damn you. Alright. Alright. Let's boogie again. We got her last time. The hell are you doing? Okay, that's unnecessary, I feel. Come up here with me. What is she doing this time? Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Why is she being such a lump, though? You know what? No emotion, Quinn. You can't make me do that. She has to attack me, or it's not a fight. That was odd. Oh shit, I'm still climbing. Damn it. Whew, okay. I don't know yet. This is my first time seeing this part. God dang it. No! Ooh. Ooh. Okay. No more sips. No more sips at all. Ooh. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay. Wangtastic. I didn't let them order from the Schwan man. Okay. Woof. Thank you. Holy shit. Okay. Thank you, Vor. Thank you, Drunk Science. Thank you, Hiawatha. Thank you, dear. Thank you, TFR. Thank you, listener. Oh, a gilded uni. Okay. Woo! Sexy Hog, Space Ghost, thank you. What's funny is that's not the end. We got a little HP. Path to Lighthouse's top. Okay, this is a straight up area. That means there's food, though. Kind of wish... Oh. No, sorry, Pat. We're just in an interstitial. Okay. Oh! That does suck for. Yeah, I have very little patience for when games do stuff like that, where it's like they stop to talk at you or something, but then like there's a bullet still and it... Hopefully that... I don't know about how it's designed, but hopefully they can patch that out. Okay. Well, we're not dead. I don't want to re-roll anything. I'm kind of keeping an eye out. I don't think they would troll me by making me fight here. Will he seriously not... Okay, I was going to say, if that dude doesn't take my blueprints because I broke that door... His internship will be canceled. Instead of an unpaid intern, which he already is, he's going to be like a for-profit intern for the company. He's going to pay me. He's the collector's intern who's there. He was like a kind of a concession, Sexy Hog. We can turn in blueprints on 5BC now, and that's because of that guy. Not the mama. Fires large arrows that push enemies. Stuns and inflicts critical damage if it bumps its target into a wall or another enemy. Let's see how it looks. Big ass arrows. Okay, so kind of like a marriage between a normal bow and a war javelin. I'm gonna keep my nerves of steel. If I can put the Gilded Yumi in my backpack, I will. I'm not trying to be a fuddy-duddy about not using the new items. It's just that to me, new gear exploration and 5BC sight reading of the new content are two separate things. Right now, I would rather win than experiment. Okay, so this is... I'm just trying to see what they call this next area. Okay. Yeah, it seems like the speed would be slow enough that it would be difficult to manage, especially somewhere like a, you know, ancient sewers, toxic sewers. Yes, this was a $5 foot long. I don't know whether I'm speccing for a boss or an area. But I don't really want to know, so I'm gonna disengage without question. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, the fact that it's just now up to 50, I guess, or 40. If you paid 25 for the base game, and actually, I did have cutscenes turned off, but I don't know if it... That's a good call. Okay. The Acrobata pack. That's a nice compromise. All right. Here she is. I'm sorry, man. I hope it goes as well as possible.
And here comes my beloved husband, trying his best to save his own skin once again. I'm sorry, my love, but I can't let you reignite the beacon. I'll stop you even if it means killing my husband and king.
I got news for you. I'm already married. The Queen. God damn it. Oh! I was gonna try to parry it, because I'm sorry, I just misinterpreted that.
Oh, no you don't. I'm not done with...
Oh, shit. Okay. Ma'am. Tell me I'm not... Oh, God. Okay, so she does track those to me. Yeah, I didn't... Okay. Oh, I don't believe it.
I wish things had turned out otherwise. Cursed be the Malays.
I'm obviously gonna enter. Is she really gonna die? I'm keeping my hand on the controller. Whoo! What's up, Cena? She fell off once there. Uh-oh. Little Malaysia crew. Queen's rep here. All right. I'm shocked they brought me back to life. I'm glad I wore the king outfit. Wow. Okay. Matt, I'm sorry I misinterpreted. I'm guessing by the fact that you're able to watch that it went at least okay. Easy peasy. Sorry, I'm catching up. Thank you. Holy moly. She brought me back that time. Thank you, Vor. Ooh. What's up, Smalls? Sexy, it wasn't the first try. That was the first time I saw her, though. That was our second time through the new stuff.
Yes.
All right. She's down. There is one stretch of road between here and the places that I normally go. Yes, sexy dog. Now, if I'd had different gear, it would not have gone that way, but... The Battle of Mexico City, is that the 1999 live Rage thing? Thank you, sexy dog. Woo. I'm glad we won. I'm sorry that I left not original soundtrack on. I wasn't expecting to make it past Lighthouse based on how the Lighthouse felt the first time that we went there today. Damn. I think I like the Queen fight. She definitely had unique stuff going on. I get really nervous about anyone who can be off screen like that, but I think it works for her because that's kind of part of the, you know. It seems like they've measured her attacks to be the length where you can keep her on screen, but if so, you're going to be in her range. I like the reflection of my own attack. I'm curious what that would have looked like if I'd had something like the quick bow. Like, would she have caught several volley arrows and shot them all back? I don't know. Sorry, letting credits roll, cuz all these people work super hard. Whew. After these credits roll, it's gonna be Spider-Man time. There will be a brief interlude where we take Coco out for her break, let her have some sunshine, our newly no-heartwormed girl. There's something interesting about Rage Against the Machine raging in a retail venue. I'm glad I put on that outfit. I wasn't thinking... I should have thought ahead and been like, we'll probably get some different dialogue. Especially since she's the queen. But... I want a divorce. Is their newest album called, like, Embrace the Machine or something? That's fair. People won't be able to buy their Enya albums. I gotta quit talking about Enya. And fast food. We've talked about enough delicious things. Donkey's premium hot dogs. Whew. Yeah. They're like, we'd really like to continue to get gigs. That's true. It could be the only way out is through. Me and Coco are gonna listen to some Orinoco Flow out in the yard. Man, it's good to see you, Barles. Also, shit. Y'all don't know Barles Charkley X. Holy moly! Go check him out. Follow his channel. Lovely variety streamer. Great times over there. Plays all sorts of games. I regrettably have not been around recently to watch them. He and Luthamir, who I will also link to on Friday nights, sometimes with some other friends, but they'll do date night where they play co-op games together. Life, man. 2022 has already been like 6 months long. We're actually gonna switch games after this, Sexy Hog. But I've got to take my dog out for an afternoon break, and this run will probably go up on YouTube tonight or tomorrow. But we'll have more Dead Cells soon. I enjoy this, so we'll have some more. I want to try out these new weapons. I want to like mess with the hook. I want to see this new Mutineer outfit. It'll be Spider-Man, the PlayStation Spider-Man from a couple of years ago. We're about 70% of the way through the campaign, I think. But it's a game that I got from my brother as a Black Friday gift, and it's been awesome. The best of that genre with the third-person beat-em-up, like Shadow of War, Arkham, Batman games. That whole sandbox but kicking ass style third person, super good. Definitely the superhero game that makes me feel most like a superhero, and the things that they've done for performance to make like the way the Spider-Man games performs on a PS4 is amazing. Also, if you like Dead Cells and you like hard stuff, check out the YouTube channel. We've got 18 Cursed Sword victories. Most of them are on YouTube, not all of them. The most recent two are in the current malaise setup, so they go pretty quick. I think the 17th one was off stream. The 18th one was part of a stream, so it's live, or it was live when I completed it. So, and we're letting the credits run because all these people worked super hard. And thank you, Notion Twin, Evil Empire. My goodness. Whew. I'm interested to see how that Lighthouse encounter ages for me. I was actually just going to ask that, but I stopped myself, Firewalk, because I wanted to make sure that I was absolutely sure that I was right on what a gapper is. But I was like, wait. digital, like 3D models presented in 2 dimensions. I don't know. Possible. Maybe capturing. Just, hey everybody, great job on that DLC. I mean, depending on the type of old man, my workflow could be enhanced with an old man around. That's why I've got a mirror on the stream. Yeah, I'm too out of the loop on the production side of anything these days, other than this stream. Like, I know my brother's a big fan of how, like, all the Industrial Light and Magic new techniques they're using for filming the new Star Wars shows, Mandalorian and Boba Fett and stuff, where it's just like they're using those giant green screens with, I think, the Unreal Engine running, but they're just doing like digital backgrounds that are actually kind of there for the actors. But maybe they're crediting people who did motion capture. I wouldn't be that surprised if some of these like gates were actually based on a real person, but I don't know. Maybe they're just fucking with us. Maybe the singers for the lyrical parts of the soundtrack were all parts of a badass music video, and they needed a lot of camera work. Best Boy Grip used to be the one as a kid where I was like,
I don't understand these credits at all, man.
ooh, sorry, I keep getting distracted. I'm just like, that's a lot. Oh, there's 6 more for you. Lawyers, I mean. Well, behind each world area design, they're actually revealing the secret ingredients of the Coke recipe, so it's pretty dicey stuff, IP-wise. Yeah, there's also a lot of I think some of these may be fake, because either that or they're really a lot of people. Yeah, Fays, Crows. I've seen Ben Crow, Kelly Crow, Julia Crow. Lots of Rays and Fays. I think they're just fucking with us. They're all Hasselhoffs, which, I mean, I realize there are people who just have the name Hasselhoff. But, yeah, they can't all be. This is just like they got 17 family reunions together and then made this DLC. Yeah, okay, so at this point we're seeing people who were both, like, gaffers and the legal counsel. John Fay is, like, all over the place. Okay. Well, now I feel silly for... These people worked very hard. Motion Twin worked very hard to create fake credits. I'm not a big prank guy, but I do find that kind of funny. God bless you, Douglas Johan King. Yeah, I think they're messing with us now, Sexy Hog, because of so many repeated names. Yeah. Sorry. For any of the real names in that credits list, thank you for making this. That's